Welcome to the dialogue body language analysis of Pablo Escobar's son, Juan Escobar. Does he defend his terrorist, drug trafficking dad, or does he come clean and reveal insights that we don't know?
Did that make you feel that your father's work, his criminal work, was okay?
No, because I didn't know exactly what he does. He was telling me when I was 7 years old.
I'm going to stop it there, but I've noticed two micro expressions, and I'm going to show them to you in slow motion so that you can see what's going on.
No, because I didn't know exactly.
Right there. So there was a bit of a scowl on his face. His cheeks pulled back a bit. And so that shows a degree of stress. And it's also mixed in with a bit of regret as well. So stress and regret, and something that he had to endure. And there's something else you'll notice up here on his forehead.
But he does.
Right there. Exactly what he does, but he does. That was fear. So what happened is that his forehead contracted and his eyebrows slightly came together. If you just look at his face, you can see that it's not absolute terror, but it's mixed in with tons of emotions going on. Negative. They're not positive emotions that this man is feeling.
He was telling me when I was 7 years old, he told me after he killed the minister.
And again, so wide eyes mean, I want you to listen to what I'm saying. And also he had a little bit of fear going up there as well.
After he killed the minister, and when we went to Panama, he told me...
Again, you saw that.
That he was a bandit. So a man who gives you love every day tells you he's a bandit. It's difficult to judge him.
Now I saw his shoulders go up, this shoulder and that shoulder, and then the shoulders go up from behind. Now I don't know if they've edited it that way where he's saying something completely different, but his shoulders are raising. So he's not sure. One shoulder goes up, it's more in deception than it is not sure, but he's in the not sure mode. Let's listen to what he said again.
He tells you he's a bandit, it's difficult to judge him.
Did your father ever express any regret?
There's no regret, and that's straight off the bat. There's no dilly-dallying, he's getting straight to the point.
And I don't think he expressed any regret at all.
About any?
There was a slight regret on his face too, very slight.
About it.
Right there. So you saw a little pullback of this cheek, and that's contempt for his father. He had contempt for what his father did, to a degree.
Thought he was doing the right thing.
Regret as well. When you pull back both of these sides of the mouth, back in towards the jaw rather than up, that's regret.
What do you think of your father's decision to try to enter politics?
His worst decision in life.
So it's the worst decision in his life that he went into politics. And, well, it was for Pablo. He got booted out, basically, by the Congress in Colombia.
Because once he ran into politics...
I'll go back again and have a look at that one more time.
His worst decision in life.
So there's a number of things going on. Just very slight.
In life.
His lips pulled back a bit here. Plus, he had a contempt up here. His lips pulled up here. His contempt with the fact that his father didn't make it in Congress or didn't make it in politics in Colombia in the late 80s, early 90s.
Because once he ran into politics, everyone paid attention to him.
Put the focus, the spotlight on you as a family and on him.
If he didn't do that, I think he would be alive.
Right, so he had elongated closing of the eyes or a long blink, and that's something that he regrets. So there's a real face of regret. He has a lot of regret through this interview of 60 Minutes with Australia. Also, let's have a look again.
If he didn't do that, I think he would be alive.
Elongated closing of the eyes. So he's sad that his father died in the way he did. He's sad that his father didn't reach the goals that he wanted to reach.
Juan was told by a journalist that his father was dead. His immediate response...
You'll see that this is the wife, the son, and the daughter. Now, Pablo's son, Juan, was 16. He looks about 11 in the movie. So he actually is 16. And he did threaten people.
His threat...
So that is Juan saying, I'll kill those sons of bitches myself.
In that moment, did you want to kill everyone?
Yeah, in that moment, yes. The 10 first minutes, yes. After that, I called the press and I tell that I will never do anything to continue my father's steps. And that's the second threat, peace. And that's that's the only one that I've been living every day since then.
And that's pretty much true. He's now an architect in Argentina, so he's kept his nose clean and he hasn't killed anyone. There is regret there. Let's have a look at that again.
Living every day since then.
Yeah. So there's contempt for the situation he's been put in, which in a way I don't blame him. So they escaped to Argentina.
We changed our only way. When we changed our names, the next day we were free.
And there was a little bit of disgust in here. I'll just show you.
We were free.
When he said we were free, because they were captive and held up while Pablo was being, in those last few days, they were held up in a motel.
We were free.
And he's got a little bit of disgust in his nose up here.
He lives in Argentina and is an architect who's designed a life of peace by seeking forgiveness from the families of his father's victim. He can't deny the hatred engendered by Pablo Escobar, but nor can he reject the love he feels for the man who will always be his father. You talk about the greatest prize being anonymity. Why have you given that up?
No, I'm no longer hiding because I don't want to hide. I didn't kill anybody. I didn't do any harm to anybody.
And that seems to be true.
I'm not proud of his violence, but I am proud of his love for me and to my mother and sister. Everybody's right if they want to love him because he made some things that make you love him and some things that make you hate him.
And right there's got a little bit of disgust up here. And regret mixed in.
That's